Hey, what's up folks? Welcome to your 6th data structure tutorial with JavaScript for the beginners. In this tutorial, we'll be discussing about simply English concept in data structure. So stay tuned till the end of the video. Well, hello, my name is Atik Ahmed. I am here because I love to give the presentations. Besides all the details giving at my blog poststrek.com, more details you can find me at my website atikahmed.com. Alright, so what is linked list in data structure? Linked list is a data structure consisting of a group of vertices which we call it as a node, which together represent as a sequence. Under the simplest form, each vertex composed of a data and a reference link to the next vertices in the sequence. Like if we see this example, 22 will be the head and 22 will be pointing to the next vertices, which is 2, and 2 will be pointing to the next vertices or nodes, which is 77, 77 pointing to 6, 6 pointing to 43, 43 pointing to 76, and 76 pointing to 89. So here in this simply linked list, the head is 22 and the tail is 89. Alright, so if I am talking about the time complexity, inserting or deleting at the beginning or at the end of the linked list, which is big O of 1. And if I am talking about lookup, insert or delete from the linked list, the time complexity will be big O of n. And if I am talking about the space complexity also big O of n. So we will be going to discuss everything in details along with the program. Before that, let me show you the visualization how the simply linked list works in the real time. Alright, so let's create a linked list. In order to do that, click on create and random. So you can see that right now I have created a linked list where head is 18 and 18 pointing to 33, 33 pointing to 24, 24 pointing to 77, 77 pointing to 79 and 79 pointing to 44. So here 44 will be the tail. Alright, so I am going to insert the node in the beginning of the linked list. So I am going to insert 84 and right now you can see that 84 right now will be the head and 84 pointing to 18 itself. So if I am talking about the time complexity will be big O of 1. Alright, so let's go and write this code in the Visual Code Studio. So I need to create a class called linked list. And will be head, which will have two value is equal to value and next is equal to null. This dot tail also gonna point to this dot head, and I'm gonna make a count how many nodes will be there in the linked list. In order to do that, I need to initialize the counter. So let's go and insert the element beginning of the linked list. So the method we call it as a prepend, which will take a value, and let's declare a new node which will have a value is equal to value, which is this one, and next is equal to null. So I'm going to insert the beginning of the linked list, right? So what we need to do, we need to say new node dot of next is equal to this dot head, and this dot head is equal to new node. I need to increment the count and I need to return this. So this is for inserting elements beginning of the linked list. Alright, so if I say const of ll is equal to new of linked list, So I'm going to insert 44 first, and I'm going to say ll dot prepend will be 79, 77, 24, 79, 77, 24, and 33, 18 and 85, 33, 18 and 85. If I print this, so I should get the count of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and where the head will be 85 and the tail will be 44. So let's run the program. So you can see that head will be 85 and head pointing to 18, head pointing to 18. So you know what I can do, I can better write it here, 85 pointing to 18 and 18 pointing to 33 and 33 pointing to 24 and 24 pointing to 77 and 77 pointing to 79 and 79 pointing to 44. So if I do compare that, 85, 18, 33, 85, 18, 33, 24, 77, 79, 24, 77, 79 and 44 and 44. So 44 will be the tail and head will be the 85. So here you can see that 44 will be the tail. Can you see that tail? And head will be the 85 and number of elements will be 7. So which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright. So this is a method for inserting the element beginning of the linked list. So now we'll be going to insert end of the linked list. So let's do the visualization first. So what I can do, I can click on insert and I'm gonna insert 80. So you can see that right now the tail pointing to 80, and if I'm talking about the time complexity, which is a big of 1. Alright, so let's go to the coding part now. To insert the element to the tail of the linked list, we call the method append of value, and here will be the same. I need to create a node, and which basically pointing to value, and next element will be the null, and I can say this dot tail dot of next is equal to new node because I am gonna insert in the tail, right? And I can say this dot tail is equal to new node, this dot count plus plus, and I can say return of this. So if I'll call this ll dot of append of 80, so if I run this, the count will be 8 and the tail will be 80 itself. So tail will be 80 and count will be 8. So if I go to here, you can see the tail will be 80 and the count will be 8, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, so here the tail will be 80. Right. So now we'll be going to insert the record middle of the linked list, and we need to put the index as well. Whatever the index will be passing, based on that it will gonna insert the element in the linked list itself. So let's do the visualization first. In order to insert the element in between linked list, we can click on insert and we need to pass the index first. So I am going to insert 90, the location of 2, which is 0, 1, 2. So after 80, 90 will insert, and 90 pointing to 33 and 18 pointing to 19 itself. So if I click on go, you can see that it comes from 85, 18 pointing to 90 and 90 pointing to 33. So in order to insert the record in the linked list, we need to find out the leader node. So how we can do that? So if you remember, we put a index, right? Index is 2. So initially the 2 has been represented by 33 and the previous index is 18. The previous index is nothing but the leader node. So in order to insert between 2 and 3, we need to find out the previous node itself. So here the previous node is 18. So let's go and do the hands-on coding in order to get the better understanding. So I need to create a method called insert and I need to pass the index and value, and the similar way I need to say new node will be this, and before that I need to increment the counter. Then what I need to do, I need to say let of leader node will be this dot traversy will be index minus of 1. So I need to also create this traversy method and I need to say let of counter is equal to 0 and let of current node is equal to this dot head while counter not equals to index. Then I need to say counter plus plus and current node is equal to current node dot of next, and you need to return the current node. So here what I am doing, I am passing the index minus of 1 and I am iterating through the entire linked list where the index is 2, because I already put a 2, right? Where the index is 2 and counter equals to same, then I am basically breaking the loop and I am returning the current node. Alright, so what I need to do here, let of next node will be leader dot of next, and leader dot of next node will be your new node, and new node dot of next will be your next node. Then what I need to do, I need to return this dot print list. So let's declare a method called print list in order to display properly. Like what I mean to say, all the linked list I'm gonna push it into array and I'm gonna display in the array itself. So what I need to say, let of result is equal to blank, and I can say let of current node is equal to this dot of head, and I can say while current node not equals to null, then result dot of push current node dot of value, and I can say current node is equal to current node dot of next, and let's return the result. Alright, so if I'm gonna insert here ll dot of insert of index 2 is 90, which I have inserted here. So if I run this, so before that what I need to do, I need to call ll dot of print list, and let's do console dot of log. If I run this, so you can see that 90 will be inserted after 18, and if I see this 85 then 18 will be pointing to 90 itself. Alright. So there is one more thing. If anyone insert the record of 200 and they are gonna inserting 95, the 200 index is not present, right? So what I need to do, we need to handle this scenario as well. So in order to do that, what I can do, I can say if index less than is equal to this dot count, then what I can do, not less than, it will be greater than, I can say return this dot append. That means I'm gonna insert in the tail itself. So if I run this, so you can see that I have passed here 95, right? The index is 200, which is not present, and so I'm gonna inserting in the tail of the linked list. Alright, so let's go and discuss about how you can remove the data from the linked list. So in order to remove the data, you can click on remove and you can specify the index. So I can say I want to remove the index of 3, so which is 33. So you can see that it is traversing towards the right and it will gonna find out the leader node and it will gonna remove the next node itself. Alright, so what I can do, I can create a method called remove, which will take an index, and I can do first, if your index is greater than is equal to this dot count, then I can simply return invalid input. If it is not, then I need to find the leader node the similar way, and let of unwanted will be your next node, right, which is a leader dot of next. Leader dot of next is equal to unwanted node dot of next. Then you need to say this dot count minus minus and return of this dot of print list. Alright, so what I can do, I can simply call ll dot of remove and I can say 2, not 2, I can say 3, and if I run this, so you can see that 33 is already removed from the list itself, just like we have discussed, and 90 will be pointing to 24 and 24 pointing to 77. Alright, so let's now discuss about how you can reverse the linked list. So reverse the linked list means whatever the linked list you will be having. So right now you can see that my linked list will be 85 pointing to 18, 24, 77, 79, 44, 80 and 95, right? So the output will be reverse, like 95 pointing to 80 and 80 pointing to 44 and 44 pointing to 79 and 79 pointing to 77, 77 pointing to 24 and 24 pointing to 18 and at last 18 pointing to 85. This is the reverse. So in order to get this, let's create a method called reverse, and I need to say this dot tail is equal to this dot of head and let of first is equal to this dot of head, let of second is equal to first dot of next, while of second then let of temp is equal to second dot of next, second dot of next is equal to first is equal to second, and second is equal to 10. Then you need to say this dot of head dot of next is equal to null, and this dot of head is equal to first. So at the beginning what I need to say, if not equals to this dot of head dot of next, this dot of head, then I need to return the same, return this dot of head dot of next. So this means if my linked list will have the single element, I can write this, or I can say this dot count if equals to 1, the same thing only. Alright, so then what I can do, I can say return this dot of linked list, and let's call this reverse method ll dot of reverse, and I can print this, and if I run this, so you can see that my linked list will be reverse, like 95 pointing to 80, 80 pointing to 44, 44 to 79, 79 to 24, 24 to 18, and 18 to 85. So you will get this code from my GitHub account. The repo name is interview preparation kit, and you will get this link also from my description box below. Alright, so in this tutorial we have discussed about synced linked list concept in data structure. That's it for this tutorial. I hope you have enjoyed this playlist. I am going to see you in the next tutorial where we will discuss about W linked list in data structure. If you are watching this video on Facebook, don't forget to like my page. If you are watching this video on YouTube, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe my channel to get more video updates. Thank you guys.